right. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up wings for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been a prize, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. We go from SoFi Stadium. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Now the fourth-year man, it's Cam Akers. And that to the 30. It'll be second down. Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you've got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now it's Stafford. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And the Rams at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
40 got.
On first down, it's Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up second down. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down. Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down.
A 27-yard attempt.
The kick by Marr is good. So he's been automatic get to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 25-yard line. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Robinson's got it. Shoves him aside. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Now the third-year man, Najee Harris. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Excellent job defensively there from Kobe Turner.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Pickett back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended target, and it's third down. You talk about this Rams defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 41 yards.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield. A combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held them to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at them with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Pickett. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jaylen Warren, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have answered that early field goal to take a 1st quarter lead. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
White.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. send Kupp in motion right.
Ready, like 7. 0. Easy, learn.
On first down, Stafford here. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner.
Akers hit. He cuts it up. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And the penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They could still get a 1st down without scoring.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
Going right back to Akers. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
Akers is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. Touchdown, Rams! Cam Akers, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have retaken the lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. Shedding the tackle that gives him some room. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have a Steelers 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. Pickett now on 1st down. Setting up the screen, Harris. Into space at the 45. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, He's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 12 more yards there and another first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
To the right side and complete to Washington. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Pickett. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Darnell Washington with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 14-10. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. That'll be caught by Kupp. Room past the 35. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Now a first down throw. Stafford looking for Cooper Kupp again. 2 in a row. And he goes out right around the 39. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
10. Real right, 22, tonight.
Here's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Motion left, Kupp.
70. Hey, 54. Zebra. 53. Ready. Hey, give me radar. Stop.
Stafford on first down. A short throw, it's Higbee. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hey, 22. 59. Omaha, ready, move.
Stafford to the right side and complete to Jefferson. 7 yards there and a first down.
32.
A give up the middle to Akers. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Big 20. 11.
Stafford now to throw. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
0.
They'll run here with Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Stafford throwing quickly. Complete out wide. Touchdown! Cooper Kupp from 8 yards out. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 17-14. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. From the gun, here's Pickett. He's going to air one out. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
10-50, 10-50. All right, here we go.
After the interception, here's Stafford. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Back to throw, Stafford. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the Steelers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly. Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Byron Young brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. Olszewski now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Able to fight through one tackle. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 3rd and 2, Pickett.
And this is going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Monday. Hey, 50. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. They'll give this to Akers running right.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Hey, 70! Zebra! Hurry up, get set!
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again.
And some room to work.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
40 got 21.
On 1st down, it's Stafford.
He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Second and 7.
Easy, learn. Like 7. 0.
Now Stafford. They'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40.
Stafford to his #1 guy, Kupp, for a Los Angeles 1st.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Double right. 32. 22.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back. Accepted.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Double right.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he gets it down to the 32. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Omaha, ready to move.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Kyren Williams, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams are able to widen their advantage.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
And Robinson, the motion man right. Now they'll fake the jet sweep, but now here's Pickett off play action.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And taken right at the 35.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
On 1st down, Stafford here. Flush to his right. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Drill right, 22. Hey, 5-0.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Hey, 70!
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. That one goes for 24 yards.
Hey, middle. Monday. Tonight.
They'll run on first down with Evans.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
21. Hey, 54. Zebra. 53. Ready.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Montravius Adams able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
Hey, 22. 59.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. Back now in Los Angeles. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Evans. He's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Marr now to add the extra point. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3. Warren will try the right side.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Pickett going to bootleg it. Got his man. It's Warren.
And he goes out right around the 39. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Pickett connecting with Freiermuth.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execute.
And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
On the give, it's Warren.
He was able to pick up 6 yards there, so that leaves him with a 3rd and 13.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives. And a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I
really
want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try to finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football, you've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay there.
And not in any rush offensively. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Alert! Zero! Omaha, ready to move!
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
59!
Throwing here, Stafford. And he's got this to Jefferson. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Evans. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game.